Manisha, so how many contestants do I have under my panel?
Um, in your panel, you'll have about 1 second.
Manisha,
Yes, ma'am.
so this file that you'll have given, the PDF one, in that you'll have also shared one Excel sheet, right? Editable file. So when I click on it, it shows Nginx error. So I've just created one Excel sheet like in my system only because that link is not supporting it.
Uh, what's the problem exactly, ma'am? With
It's
the
showing 404 not found.
what does it say again?
404 not found. The link that I'm clicking on, the editable Excel sheet link that you'll have attached in the PDF below.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that link is not accessible.
Okay, so you created another link on your system?
So I've just created one Excel sheet on my system.
Okay.
Do you want me to just share my screen and show it to you what error I'm getting right
Yeah,
now?
that'll be fine.
See, so I have this PDF. Now when I click on it, see it just shows 404. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Sure, please do. Okay. This is the link it's showing technique fest of cyber cipher. I think that sheet, like complete sheet that you did in chat you shared. Okay. Okay, so first is team 82. I have to individually rate them on basis point 30, 30, 20, 20, or 10, 10 only. Oh, okay. Okay. So now, the first point that you have mentioned. So ideally, it's bifurcated into four categories. How we're supposed to rate is problem identification, creativity, design, user experience, team collaboration, and bonus points. Right? Hello.
Yes.
That's it. In problem identification, you mentioned like below in the bracket as 30. So am I supposed to rate out of 30 or out of 10 only? In the Google Doc Excel, the docs that you have sent me, in the I row, you have mentioned problem identification and creativity, and the bracket. Got it. Got it. Perfect. Sure. Yeah. Got it. So every team has only 5 minutes to demonstrate, right? Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
So we have our first team in. We're starting with team number 82.
Yeah, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
I can start sharing, right?
Sure.
All right, can you guys see it?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can.
I can.
All right, good afternoon. We're Team SAP. We've made a simple hospital website that I feel is it comes on some key points that should be done when it comes to proper UX. First things first, in our front page itself, it's minimal. There's not extra design or extra things that can confuse any new user. And the emergency number, if you can see, is a different color. So is like a brighter color compared to everything else, so that the first thing people see is the emergency number if they need to quickly call someone for an ambulance or anything. Then this is just a doctor info about all the doctors. So if anyone needs to know, that's fine. Now our next big feature is something that we've tried to think about, is something called a simple chatbot type thing. But instead of just we giving answers and to questions and stuff, they ask for permission to access the database for medical records for their affiliated hospitals as well. And if there's any current issue that hasn't been solved, it will ask about it. So if you see over here, yeah, if you seem to have back pain, for example, and if the user replies it's solved, then it will update the database for you, and the doctors get a notification as well that the problem is solved, that they don't need to come in for more appointments. Now, after clicking on for patients in this main page, we get into the main patient page, wherein you have, are you a new patient, are you a returning patient? And one more thing is the one-time checkup. Over here, we thought about it as if someone is currently, suppose, doesn't want to make an account, they're not going to come to this hospital every time, for example, and they just need a general checkup or just some small issue. So then instead of creating an account by clicking on new patient, they'll click on this one-time checkup thing where it'll ask them for just their phone number and the reason, and then they'll get a message for all the uh, for what doctor and when, and they can confirm over there that they can meet at this time. Now this is a simple registration page and the patient and doctor dashboards. Here, if you see the doctor dashboard, it is some patients are in red, which this is like the more high priority ones or any emergency that needs to be solved within a day or maybe even within the hour as well. And the patient history just has what all your medical records, which the doctor can also see, so that you don't have to bring extra papers during when you're coming for a routine checkup. Next, this is a simple appointment booking. Here we've also had a health insurance thing. We've also added a health insurance thing to make sure discounts are there as well. And finally, we also repeated the same thing but in a mobile form, so that people who want to use the app can also use the app. Thank you. Any questions?
Good presentation, Surya. Just one, can you just go back to the mobile screen once?
Yes.
Yeah, just one feedback from my side. If you see the home section of the app,
Which one?
first section of the app, the first screen of the app,
Yes.
a little confusing for a user because there are too many CTA buttons happening on the first screen.
Ah, all right.
This is a feedback from my side to simplify that page a little so that it's easier for a doctor or a patient to understand how to log in.
So just lesser buttons maybe in the front page itself.
Yeah, because you're given new patients login with email, fingerprint login. So it's a lot of confusion happening there. So just keep it very minimalistic. One login for each patient and doctor. Don't keep
And
single.
then in the patient button itself, after you click on that, then you go to these
And then you
details.
navigate them to the other login functions also.
All right. Thank you. We're
Otherwise,
fine.
find well, and good luck.
Thank you.
That was a great presentation. Up next, we have Team 83. We'll wait for them to join.
Patients. Now about
One minute while the other team joins. I'm sorry for the delay. Where did she go?
एक सेकंड रुको आशा एक सेकंड
Ma'am, they're facing some issue while joining, so just 1 minute. I'll be coordinate with them.
Maisha, just to confirm, I'm rating basis the team, okay, not individual member.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm rating the team basis the categories you all have given out of 10.
Yes, ma'am. We can't really disclose a lot right now because we're also streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, you're judging the team and
Sure.
not in,
Great, great. Thanks.
based on the rubrics that we've sent.
Okay.
And of course, your expertise. Up next, we have team number 84. Next.
Team is joining it.
Okay. Can you please mute yourself? There's a lot of background noise coming.
Yeah. Can we start now?
Yeah, you may start.
Sorry.
Yes, please go on.
Okay. So we were given a problem statement yesterday somewhere at 12 or 6 p.m. So the solution that we came up with is Zest. Zest is the name of our product that we have came up with. So our title is Zest. Let's meet the best. So our team members are Manish Boir, Sujal Bugalia, me, myself, and Saurav Kumar. So what our goal was to develop this product is that it should be information only. Relevant information should be asked rather than asking useless information. And at the time of emergency, when a person is in the need of person, and in terms of design, the design should be seamless and interactive with the user, and it should be responsive in terms of the devices, in whatever devices they are using. The technological term is that it should be feasible to the both the developer and the client. So the solution that we came up is that when a person is person becomes a patient, when he becomes a patient, he do not go and log in on the portals and all. He just want to get registered with his doctor. So what we came up with the solution is eliminating the login and the registration system and going on with the just a consultation part, booking the consultation or just getting an emergency contact number with which they can talk with issues and book an appointment. So okay. So Zest is a platform developed for both emergency and ACE user. As you all can see, that's been shown in the side panel of cybers that are being given. So instead of making just an application or just a website, we have designed both. We have designed website as well as a mobile application from our side, because the problem statement also states that the patient was facing difficulty in getting the records, her medical history records. So when a person needs their medical history records, at that time they at least need to log in into the system, for which we have developed mobile application as well as web application. So if they don't want to download the application, they can just simply access the web application. So as the this slide says, drops up to our loading page or the home page. First of all, is what it says is the emergency contact number that is being highlighted in the red part of the screen in red font. So if the emergency is too much serious and they need to consult with the doctor as soon as possible, they can just dial the number and connect to the doctor instead of going to filling the forms, taking an appointment and getting all the details. And in this is where our website looks like. We have also implemented a chatbot through which the user can chat with an AI, and if the issue is not too huge and he is facing issue with using the website, he can have a chat with the chatbot and solve his issue there only. And this is our app's interface, where the user, when first installs the app, he's been slided through a series of guides which gives information about our app. And then they have, when they gets login, they have a user profile which you all can see here, where the doctor is also mentioned there. And on the third part there is an appointment form. If the person needs an appointment and is not in an emergency situation and they are at ACE, so they can book at any time. So the appointment form is also available. The appointment form has are looking for the appointments, and as soon as they click on the book appointment, there appears a bar which says that the appointment is available for this specific date range or not. So through that, the patient also comes to know that these dates my doctor is not available or these dates my doctor is available. And this is a gallery image of the website, where if a person needs to access their medical history forms, they can access the medical history forms. On the upper right corner, there is a sign up form, and in down there it's a quick and easy form. That's the application appointment form that we have implemented on the web. And as the medical history goes, there is a saying that says, swift help in the lifeline, reach out without hesitation, for every moment matters. Because when you go and swipe through all the websites, it just go and drop to the website where he gets more information and where he can just contact to the doctor or just connect to the doctor in an emergency situation. Thank you.
Thank you, Sujal. Firstly, I appreciate the presentation. It was really nice, and I like the colors you all have used in the entire app UI as well. So blue and green are generally the health colors that go as per medical standards. Sujal, just a little clarity I need. At the start of your presentation, you mentioned that your users would not require a login registration form, right?
Yes, yes,
But, but
I
just to
mentioned it for the emergency applications where the person, yeah,
okay, it's only for the emergency
hello.
patients and not for the general users. Other users, you will have a login registration.
Y- Yes, as I mentioned it on the my one of my PPT, that we have developed the product for both the patient in emergency and the patient at ease.
Okay, and the medical history form, can you just take me back there once? Yeah. So this the user can submit without being a member of this platform.
Yeah, it's here.
It's open to all without any registration flow.
No, it goes with the registration flow because accessing someone's medical history is restricted and access permission is required from that person because we are accessing their medical records. So we can't allow anybody with their details to access these records. We at least need someone to log in.
So you're going to, when they click on medical history, they will be taken to login and then they will be navigated through this page, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Sujal. I think this is a good presentation.
Thank you very much.
That was a great presentation from team number 84. We'd up next we have team number 85.
Ma'am, are we free to leave or we should be?
Yeah, you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So team number 83 didn't come yet, right?
No, ma'am. Team 83 had a lot of network issues, which took a lot of time for them to join. So we moved on with team number 84. Now we're gonna do team number 85. When as soon as they fix their connection issues or whatever troubles they're facing, we'll do team number 83.
Okay, got it.
There's another team member joining, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. The third team member is unable to join because the Zoom meeting max limit has been up. So Atharva and him are using the same device. Is that fine?
I think that's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna start with the presentation of Team 85.
Yeah, 001.
Wait, he has joined now. He's in the waiting room.
001.
He's in the name Yash 001 Coders. Is that fine?
Yep.
Join him.
Yes, please go ahead.
We're just letting Yash in.
Should I just start the presentation?
Yes.
You can also do that if he's with you.
Yeah, okay, they are with me only.
Yeah, so please go ahead with the presentation.
Okay, I'll share my screen. Yeah. Hello. We are team 85011 coders. We have Atharva Dhuri, Srivardhan Wag, and Yash Narayan. So yeah. So we have designed a website for the solution. It has very ease of access, and there is user log verification and login required to access the stuff. We we can the patients can book appointments on this with their specific doctors. They can select the specific department and the doctor they want and choose the date and time at which they want to book the appointment. The patients can also upload the medical records for the doctors to view. Each doctor can view the medical records of the patient that they oversee, and the patient has full control over the records. The doctor cannot this edit or delete any records. This is the patient desktop. The patient needs to log in with their own username and password, and then through which they can upload the records. And for the doctor can doctor also has to log in, and then they can see the patients in a list, and they can see the medical records of each patient by picking. Yeah, so now I'll just give a demo of the website. Yeah, this is the website. So basically, there's home, booking, medical records. Here you sign up and log in. And this is the about us. This is miscellaneous information. So we start by signing in. You can put any username and then type a password and you can register. With this, we are inside, so we can go here, book an appointment, give a feedback form. So if we want to book an appointment for a neurologist, here they give the information of the doctors and their working hours. You can write our name. Then we can select doctor. Then we can select the date as well and the time, which with we book an appointment and we get a confirmation that the appointment has been booked. We can also go to medical records. Here the patient can log in with their account and then they can upload files if they wish to, and they can see their own records as well. Then we have the doctors. The doctors also have to sign in. Then they can check for which patient they want to see which record, like this. So it is very simple to use. It is very simple to use and very ease of access. You can go to home page. You can see everything. Everything is password protected, so they can't just see this. So we can give a feedback form as well. Like this. This is basically it. Are there any questions you would like to ask? And you
Yes.
can log out from here.
Perfect. I think good work on the demo. It was very short and it was very like efficient. What is required were there on the screen. I personally really like the idea of categorizing the specialties like different departments, so it's easier to navigate through what doctor you require. And the security of records was also a very important point that you covered. My one question is that booking appointments, may the major thing that you have missed out as is the payment gateway, because without a payment, there is no appointment that can be confirmed either ways.
Yes.
So I would recommend you to incorporate payment gateway while they are booking an appointment.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a good product.
Thank you.
Yes.
That was an impressive presentation by Team 85. Next, let's welcome team number 86. Team 85, you're welcome. You're free to leave.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hmm.
We're sorry for the delay, ma'am. They're joining in a minute.
Yeah.
Ma'am, while they're joining, it would be great if you could share your experience like working in this field and software development and customizing products.
Sure. So, I think in my brief only I mentioned that I also have done engineering. I think they're already here.
Oh, okay, we'll do that later then. So we have We have team 86 in now. You guys can start the presentation.
Hello.
Hi, Vaishnavi.
Hello, everyone. So, should I present my PPT here?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, this is our concept. The name of our app is Bridged, and the tagline is Bridging Care, Unleashing Wellness. So, my team is Pixels, and my teammates are Aya Kohli, Sanika Tambe, and me, Vaishnavi Saran. So, when we were thinking about the problem we were given, the first thing we thought problem was connecting things. So for that, we tried to make something to connect all the different healthcare providers together in one app. So just to make it easier. And for that, we decided to name the app Bridge. So this app provides you all-in-one healthcare companion, which will have all the digital providers under one roof. And then it also manages your medical records. So for the font and colors, so these are our color palette. उसके बाद we offer all-in-one access, effortless appointment booking, secure medical report management, real-time updates. So like we have notifications like when will your next appointment be, and then you'll get that notification on your app. Then user-friendly interface, privacy and security, universal connectivity. So if you're out of town or somewhere and you want to connect to your doctors, so you can just use that app. And then customization just to give that friendly feeling, because medical is something people don't find it desirable. So at least that app can give you thoda sa friendliness in that. So let's start bridging. So this is how you set up the app. First, you set up your account, then you log in, and then you can customize your profile. And then there's different settings like my information, security, data, and then about the app. Then customize your bridge where you put your PIN. So because this app includes all your important documents, so this is gonna have a PIN every time you enter the app. Then you can personalize your list. So here we have different lists. Even you can add your own list where you have your different doctors, and then in that you can further put your doctor's information, your hospital ID, which you are given, and then that will connect you to the hospital. And then this is how you set your password. So here there's an example how you can go to the gynecology, you can enter your hospital name, patient ID, and then you will see when is your upcoming appointment. You can book an appointment, you can even reschedule an appointment, and then you can see your records, and then you can directly talk to a doctor if you have a query. So these are the steps for it. And then you also have an option where you see your upcoming appointments of everything together. So you don't have to go through an every file or just to every tedious job, just you have it in a one go. So this is how you manage your medical records. So all your medical records will be in one system, and then you can see all of them together, and it will be easier for your doctor to also view it, because then everything will be together. You won't have that file thing if you lose a file and then you have that problem. And we also gave an option where you can search top doctors or top hospitals, which are the most searched. In that, you can get an information about a doctor, in which hospital he is in, if he is nearby you, how much experience he has, and whatever his specialization is. So if you want to switch a doctor, then you can go and look through the reviews, and then you can book an appointment and you can switch like that. So this was our Figma link. So right now I'll give you guys the demo of how the app works. This is a prototype. So the first thing is you put your username, you put your password, you log in. Then you put your PIN code. then you personalize your list. So if you have a dentist and then you have a gynecologist, then you select those two options. You scroll down. You can even add an extra one. So if you have something specific, then done. And in that, you can go customize your profile. In that, you will see your information. So here you can see your information. Then you can also change your avatar. So this is more of a customization thing. Then you can select one specific hospital, and then you can put your hospital name, patient ID. Then it takes you to this appointment, book appointment, reschedule. And then here you can book your appointment according to the time slot and the date, and then done. And then you get this. After that, you can also see your records. And in this, you'll have all of your records all together. So again, and then here you can talk to your doctor if you have something emergency or a quick query. Then you go back. Here you see all of your appointments all together, and you'll get notifications if your appointment is tomorrow. It's like that. And you also search the recent searches. So you search doctors here and then the hospitals near you. So yeah, this is it.
Ma'am, you're on mute.
Yes. So I was saying, Vaishnavi, very good presentation. I really like the UX of the application. There are few things that you have noted very well, considering patient side of the login.
Yeah.
But I think there should be a doctor side to it as well. How will the doctor be able to see the patient's data, their records? How will the doctor be getting the bookings?
Yeah, yeah.
Correct. So you covered the patient side of it. I think you missed the doctor side of it. That was one point. Secondly, it's going to be a mobile application only, or it's going to have a web version also?
So when we thought about the app, we thought about the target audience, and we realized that a lot of Indian people don't use laptops or websites. I thought website would be, so we all thought the website would be like you'll have to log in again and again. While when it comes to an app, you can just put your password and you're in. Also, website, we thought there would be a security issue because there's a lot of fake websites which get made, and then to not get scammed, so we thought we should just go with an app.
Okay. So coming to security point, if your product is like created in such a way, which is also branded in such a way, then there is no problem of security because you're going to have all aspects of security covered at the web version also. Secondly, the chances of your users downloading an app over hitting on a link on your phone is less.
Okay.
People would like generally search Google Pay, pehle, where is Practo, and then they will go on Practo website. Later, if they feel Practo website is really comfortable, then they will go and download the app. Instantly, no use, like that's very less that the users will download a particular application instantly on their phone and keep it also on their phone for longer period of time, unless they use it efficiently also.
Yeah.
So it's suggestible to also have a web version to this product. I think the colors used in the application are, I think, a little too loud for the users. You could sober down the colors because it's a medical background. You can just play soft colors with, one accent color, and rest can be just be whites and black and gray. And then you can have maybe a blue or a green or some other color to it. But then don't use too many colors for the application because it looks good for the first time to your eye, but go further on, then it's just too much for you to use it on a very regular basis. So just tone down with your colors as well. And a very good thought on the nearby doctor feature. So I really like that because it's easy to go to that doctor also, for any emergency also it's very easy because you've been constantly consulting that doctor, which is nearby you. So that's a very good feature that you thought of. So overall, good approach. Good luck, Vaishnavi.
Thank you.
That was a great presentation by Team 86. You all are free to leave. Next up, we have team number 87.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sanika. Thank you, Arya.
Ma'am, while they join in again, we'd love to know about your experience and everything.
Sure. So, Maisha, I started my journey right after my engineering college. I did like a final year project, and then I thought I wanted to do something of my own. So, and coding was never my skill, but we wanted to explore that industry a little. So, my partner and I started this company called the Webbox right after engineering. We started with very basic websites. Later, we grew across the globe. Like we have clients across US, UK, Singapore, Dubai. We also cater to multiple industries, be it fintech, edtech, lifestyle, health, all these sectors. And recently, I also took a certification program with Harvard Business School to enhance my skills in design thinking and innovation. So, whatever we've come across now, a lot of users, like everything we create, should be as per user perspective. Like, don't create as per your convenience perspective. Like, you have your end goal should be your user should be able to use the product. Like, forget about the monetary and the other aspects of the marketing aspects of the product, but if the user is not able to use the product, all the other secondary things around it will not work for you. So we have like really learned a very good very good path where we have understood what a user needs and how you should take those points into consideration before even ideating any product that you want to create. So whenever a client comes to us that we want to make this product, we sit down with them and first, make sure that why are you making this product? What is the problem and what is the solution you're giving to it? And how will we solve this purpose? So like we really had good experience with defining user problems and user pain points and how to come up with an innovative solution to it. So experience with the company has been great. Of course, when you start by yourself, you've seen like ups and downs and you have built a team of 25, 30 people over a period of time. So it has been an amazing experience, like from everything from marketing to finance to sales to operations to HR. We've done it in the initial phase and then gradually like given it to our team members. So yeah, it's been an amazing experience.
As you mentioned, coding was not something you, really wanted to do and everything. What do you use to code? Like what floats your boat there?
So before coding was something I was afraid of. Maybe I couldn't do well. And then one of a sudden, I just thought, okay, maybe I should try and get over this fear that I have. I just did few online classes and I learned HTML basic code. Then we advanced to React Native, React JS, and Python, and hundreds of like many languages that we have worked on. So gradually, we've also improved our skills in terms of technicalities, in terms of design aspects. So that's how we've grown.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. 87 is just here.
Just give me 1 minute. I need to just review and send update 86 team members details. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, Maisha, you can go ahead.
Ma'am, I also wanted to know how did you find your love for coding? Because you initially started with not really liking it, as you said you were afraid.
Yeah.
And
So it was just like I did this online course from Code Academy, and they gave me a very basic code. And you write on the left, and you instantly see the practical implementation on the right. So when you see the outcome, there was some jitter in me that I was like stunned. Maybe this is what is happening, and this I can really do. So with a few lines of code, I could make something which is so useful. What if I have like a proper knowledge of coding and how I can run a particular thing digitally, would actually like not only ease my life, but also a lot of people around us. We could help them create a presence digitally. So that actually gave me that motivation and enthusiasm to start learning coding. And I did it for a couple of years in the initial phase, and then I like started to bifurcate it to my team members, hire people who I hired coders, in fact, in that team. So that's how it just brought in that passion for
That's
digital and IT services and technical.
wow. Team 87 is here, so we're gonna start with that.
Yeah.
Introducing our next team, team number 87. Guys, you can take it away.
Hi, Ankush. Hi, Balaji.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon. We can proceed.
ma'am. Ma'am, can you invite the Yash? He's not here. Yes, our third member.
Yes, we're on it.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
You may start presenting now.
Let me share my screen. My friend will be presenting first. Ankush. Ankush.
Yeah, sorry. Just a second. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Our team has been hard at work addressing key issues, and I'm excited to present our transformative application. Let's delve into the problems we have identified and the compelling solutions we have crafted. So, if we talk about issues, we have many issues like uh, first issue is difficulties in booking appointments. So user face challenges in scheduling medical appointments efficiently. And the second issue is confusing user interface. The current interface creates confusion impacting users experience. And the third problem is access medical records online. So patients lack convenient online platforms for storing and doctors for accessing medical records. And our fourth issue was not user friendly and secure. The user interface was not at all friendly and secure. So let's present us solutions. So what we have crafted is like intuitive appointment booking. So a seamless user interface that simplifies appointment scheduling, providing users with flexibility through online slot allocation and elegant and interactive UI designs using React Native Expo. So we have crafted an application which is completely based on React Native, and we have used Expo to craft that application. So, and our fourth secure chatbot interaction. So we have a chatbot in our application by which a patient can interact with, like he can ask frequently asked questions or any appointment related details to that chatbot and so on. So basically, we have implemented only user interface. We have not implemented any functionality as such due to time concerns. So yes, next. So as I was talking about chatbot, so these are some like functionalities that chatbot can offer, although it's not implemented by us. So chatbot can facilitate the booking process, like it can schedule a booking or reschedule or cancel appointments, and the chatbot can display information, can do information retrievals like information about disease, medications or treatment, and it it can also connect with the healthcare professional. So I would like to call Yash to continue further.
Bala will be cut. Balaji will be cut. Good afternoon, ma'am. So next part is the main aim of the main aim was to design the the user interface. So first we have simply created a onboarding design where when the user starts first he can see the like he can understand the basic flow of what we are basically doing in the applications. So the first advantage is that navigation we have tried to make a simple navigation, and second is soothing color, like means we have used a simple color combinations like black, light blue, and white in the whole app.
What we
Then
do is
consistent, we have
in
done the
text generation, we
consistent
also take
branding.
LSTM and GRU.
Then engaging elements, we have tried to use try to use every element possible to make our app more interactive. And the icons, we have used different simple icons and interactive icons so that user can easily navigate through the apps. Next. Then individual login registration. So the basic aim of our application was that like Monica had a problem of booking appointments and also storing the records. And the next one was the doctors can access that records. So basically, we have created login and registration for both in a different page for patient as well as doctors. So both can log in differently and perform what they will have their own interfaces. Next. Then the uploading the documents. So we have not implemented as such the backend till now, but we had an idea of using the React Native with Firebase, because as we know Firebase is a real-time database and we can easily store our document in real time, and we can also access it whenever we want, and it is also secure, very much secure. So we can simply select a document from your mobile, or also you can scan the documents, and the documents can be in any format like PNG, PDF, and doc, etc. Thank you. And now I would like to call Yash. Thank you.
Okay. So we have created two different separate profiles for patient and doctors. So it will be easy to navigate to the patients. In the patient profile, we have the profile pics, display name, and the contact details added. And there is a feature called medical history, in which a patient can upload their documents, which can be accessed by the doctors. Also, we have chatbot feature, which can be accessed by chat with us button. And in doctor section, we can see the ratings of the doctor and the specialization of doctor. We can message them and book or schedule slot for the appointments according to our requirements. Then we have some advantages of this Apollo Healthcare app. The first one is convenience and accessibility. So anyone can access this application from worldwide to book the slots of appointments. Second one, it will facilitate easy and convenient uh, scheduling interface. Third one is health and remote consultation. We can consult with the KL chat, which is a AI, and ask our health related queries or cancel the appointments or anything else. So here is the conclusion of our application. So first one is empowering healthcare access. So uh, instead of instead of going offline in a hospital, it will online application create more uh, easy for the patients. Second one is seamless user experience. So user can experience and navigate interactive interface. Third one is comprehensive health management. So health management is provided with we can read the documents uploaded by the patients. And the last one is providing the security and privacy. We are thinking to apply blockchain centralized database in future to this application. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Very good presentation. Firstly, I would love to say that very good team collaboration also. Like I think each one of you all have taken initiative to prepare a proper presentation for individual slides and all. The problem and solution that you all have defined it in the presentation was like on point. It was with a lot of clarity. That was good. And the UI part of the application was also very neat and clean. It was not too cluttered. Just wanted to understand when you mentioned that you are planning a blockchain in terms of security in the near future for database. currently, how do you plan to manage the data?
Like we were
Currently, our
planning to
planning.
use Firebase. Like the main concern was to like store the patient details in real time and like with the ease of accessing it, like doctor can as easily access that documents or scanned reports or anything else that a patient uploads, and with some sort of authentication. Like it's not like that that a doctor can access any patient details. Like in terms of authentication, we were planning to like uh, do something with Firebase only, but due to lack of time.
Okay, got it. You'll have any prototype, Figma or Canva that
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah.
We
We
have.
have designed in Figma.
can you
Yes.
demo?
Balaji will share.
Sure. Like a quick demo on the Figma would also help.
Okay.
Balaji share.
Lovely. So, and why is the product named as Apollo 24/7? And the logo signifies something?
No, man, it's just like last minute. We have
Related to healthcare
Okay, got it.
stethoscope, like.
Okay,
24/7 indicates like anytime you can access.
sure. Yes, please go ahead with the Figma.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, we have first three onboarding pages. Like basically, patient can understand what flow of the apps, then get started. Then we can, like I said, we have two different registration options. So first, let's see the doctors. So when a doctor logins, basically, this is a sign-in page, a login page, then registration. So when a doctor can log in, a doctor basically won't have any much interfaces. He will basically have the appointments or basically the upcoming appointments, then its own profile editing, then logout option and all. So here basically he can edit the profile. So the other patients can, when a patient can wants to check any doctors online, so they can see this profile. Then this sorry.
How are you all verifying like if the doctor like authorized doctor or no? Because yeah, you all are just taking name, phone number, email ID, right? Is there a way we are verifying the medical registration license number that they have or something? Because to onboard doctors is easy, but to onboard verified doctors is tough.
Yeah, ma'am, that can be a drawback.
Yeah, so we can have like something where we verify a doctor's credibility on the platform.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Just show me quickly the patient side of it also.
Yes, ma'am. One second. So basically, we have both same design, basically same design for both the patients and doctors. So when a patient logins first, this is the basic home page where he will basically add the symptoms and all. Then the upcoming appointments. Then basically we have some health tips like here. Then profile section where you can read the document which is added. Then in a supplement, here we first you can add basically simply add the documents from any is internal storage or just basically scan the documents.
Got it.
Sorry to interrupt, but every team's given 5 minutes for their presentation. So if you could just wrap it up as the next team's waiting.
Yes, ma'am. Then we have also implemented notifications. So when the doctors we have he has a schedule and any schedule. So before 1 or 2 hours, he will get the notification that you have a appointment all and all. Then this is the basically our doctor section where we have a list of doctors. When we click on the book doctors, then we can make an appointments.
Got it.
Basically, this much we have implemented, and also we have payment option, but we have not able to make continuity in a prototype.
All right. No worries. Good work, guys. Good work. Thank you.
That was a
Thank-
unique cake from team number 87. You guys are free to leave. Now, up next, we'll welcome team number 89.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Team 88 is not coming, right? Team 89 will be there, right?
No, now I'm sorry. The team number 89 is not going to come right now. Team 83 is in the waiting room. We're just letting them in.
Okay, so 83 is coming.
Yeah.
Got it.
And this was 87.
Hmm.
Ma'am, while they join, we would also love to know how you came up with your company with your partner.
How I came up with the company, as in the name of the company, or you're saying how we started it?
No, how you started it.
So, like I said, right, it was in my final year engineering. So, my co-founder was my final year engineering partner. We did a project together, and we knew that we could work together. And right after engineering, he had joined Reliance, and I wanted to do something of my own. I didn't want to like join a particular company. I wanted to start something of my own. I had that entrepreneurship kida in me where I wanted to like run a company by myself. So I was looking for something. I tried these online courses. I thought maybe we could try something digitally, and that's when I like spoke to my co-founder, and it was, I think, New Year's Eve that we met, and we randomly came up with this idea that let's start a IT service or digital company where we can, provide some social media plans, or we can provide some websites that we could do. And we just like that moment had a friend who used to code like very efficiently. We used to get 1, 2 websites done from him, and we really got good response from those clients. And that actually motivated us to think just beyond that. uh, we were like limited to our thoughts, but then that actually expanded, that not only just websites, but we could also move to mobile applications or softwares. And it's just how you get people on board to work with you, and how you keep them intact in your company, because it's your old team members that will last with you forever, and that's how your company will also grow. So we like really had this root thing with us where we kept all our initial team members with us in this whole long 5 year journey that we've got.
How was
So
that experience when staying staying to your initial founders till now? People you started out with.
It's much comfortable with them because we have been knowing their pros and cons, what they're best at, what they're not best at, and we can plan our projects or we can plan our further months also basis on those availability of our team members. So it's actually very, very, it's become comfortable. Not initially, of course, it was very difficult to manage a large team also. But gradually, when you know the strengths and the weaknesses of your team members, it's easier to give the work or give a particular task also to them, and you know that it will be done in this approximate time, or you know it will be done or not done by this person. So it's been good enough as of yet. It's been an amazing journey with the team, with the company, with the clients, everything.
Also, engineers often like working alone, so navigating that would have been pretty tough at the start, I'm sure.
Work alone, I don't know. I can't say because I have seen my team work together throughout. Like they would like sit together, back and front end developer would like be sitting together on like one like definitely two devices, but they would want them to be together because it's very easy to communicate also. Like this is not happening from front end, you can do it from back end. So it's easier to communicate over these digital modes of communication. So definitely, I would say that working together has given us fruitful results over working alone. But yes, engineers prefer having isolation time for ideation, not for implementation. Ideation, definitely you would need like your time to understand and strategize the concept and all. But when it comes to implementation, you need like your team to do it together because otherwise you can't pull it off.
It's also a very creative name that you've picked.
Yeah, so it's D Webbox, and the D stands for Dream, Design, and Digitize.
Oh.
The logo and this was like all designed by myself. I have this curiosity of design element also in me. Initially, I wanted to do something more in design aspects and all, and that's how we like collaborated technology and design and created the company.
That's great. It's a very creative name. I personally found it very interesting. We're just waiting for team number 83 to join in.
Sure. So, Maisha, which department are you in right now?
What I'm studying?
Yeah, like you're in NMIMS only. Right?
Yeah, I'm doing BTech in computer science and data science.
Nice. We didn't have these streams back then.
Yeah, this is actually the course that I'm doing is a very new course. It's like the third cohort or something. It's the fourth cohort. So they have a 3-1-1 program where 3 years you're supposed to do BTech in CS from Narsi Munji and then in Virginia Tech for 2 years.
Oh, lovely. So it's like a package only that the
Yeah, it's integrated.
okay, very nice.
Ma'am, we would also love to know if you did you find your love for design in particular in engineering college, like in college?
It was latter when I started to look at websites and applications, and when I started to plan out those UI UX for my clients as well. That's when I felt the rush that I personally want to try hands-on designing as well.
Thank you.
But I had the creative eye. I wouldn't say I didn't have the creative eye. I had the creative eye while I was doing engineering also, when it comes to presentations or something. But I got to know that I could implement something or make use of my skill actually while I was building the company and while we started working on newer projects.
Okay.
Like initial couple of projects where I designed the entire UI UX from scratch as well.
Wow.
So that is when I felt that I wanted to do something in design aspects as well.
And then you started learning from scratch.
Yeah, yeah. So my co-founder is more of a tech background and I look after more of the design aspects, and so that's how we complement each other.
Okay. So at the time you also started with Figma.
So we started when I started, there was Balsamic where we used to create the wireframes, but designs we did on Adobe XD. Figma we started later, but initially I was using Balsamic for wireframing and then Adobe XD. Then later we moved to Adobe XD for wireframe and design both. And now, of course, Figma and everything.
So do you still do everything hands-on using Figma?
I don't do, my team members do. Like I'm the one who's the consultant for UI UX now, and implementation and execution, my team members, like my designers, are working on Figma, everything on Figma.
Team 83 is having some issues joining in. We'll proceed with the next team till then.
Yes, please.
1 second.
Team 88 right now or 89?
Team 83 was supposed to join in, but they're having a lot of trouble joining in for some reason. I think there's some problem on their end. We're in touch with the other team and we're gonna let them in right now. 89 is not gonna be presenting.
89 will not be presenting, right?
Yeah.
So our marketing is okay.
Also, ma'am, we were very curious. What did you think about our problem statement for the elementary level?
Reading the problem statement, I have actually developed the product in healthcare, which is sufficing both the problem statement that you mentioned for doctors and the patients. So I could actually relate to every bit of it when I was developing this product. So it was for one of my clients in Australia, and they wanted to build a complete ecosystem for healthcare where it was not just doctors, patient, but also receptionist, a pharmacist, and everything. So we built an entire ecosystem end to end. I was very clear with the nitty-gritties that were required for this particular platform.
You can also think about what they would have been thinking about in 18 hours while working on their prototype.
Yeah, but the time was very crunched up for them. What they were coming up is quite good. For 18 hours to build a product, like a complete ecosystem that we had created.
Yeah.
Back then, they're doing a very good job.
Yeah, so as you said, you not only is it just just what you think is required, but also what everyone needs in that space and what's actually required for that ecosystem? How do you think they're doing, like how good of a job do you think they're doing in fulfilling those requirements?
So there are 1, 2 teams which are actually defining the problem very accurately and then going ahead with a solution to it. So those that mind where you are able to analyze a user pain point is required, which a couple of teams have been able to do it. But other team members, I think they were rushing because of the time limit that they had. So they were just trying to cover the prototype that they have developed or trying to show the features that they have covered on in the platform. So I would suggest that defining the problem solution is important at the start, and then you can just like rush through the entire application that you have created, the features that are there in the application. So 1, 2 teams have fairly done a decent job with that.
Okay. I mean, in 18 hours, not only have they come up with a solution that to cater to all ends, but also like design it creatively.
And there was one team who actually developed also products. I was very, very amazed with that.
So for your client in Australia, was it a recent project or has it been?
It's been a year.
So that means it was a fairly good problem statement, according to you.
It was a practical problem statement, I would say. Like there is a need for this. I don't. So India, I think Practo has taken over when it comes to booking appointments for like with your doctors and also maintaining your records on the platform. But otherwise, globally, there are still a lot of competitors in this particular field who are trying to make their mark when it comes to a healthcare system. In India, there are a lot of mobile application. I don't know if you've known of Qro5.
Yeah.
Nipun. Yes. So he also created a very good platform for the doctors per se. So there are systems which are partly providing like solutions for users, like either users, patients, doctor, but there is no ecosystem which is completely providing all of this, all of the features, where it completes the entire healthcare system, be it the receptionist, the doctors, the patients, the pharmacist, everyone.
Especially if you would you agree that in India the health and wellness industry is pretty clustered, so the lack of it makes it pretty tough.
Yes, it is. It is difficult in India when it comes to healthcare system compared to overseas. Globally, it is much more streamlined and everything is like planned well, processed well, or the operations are also very neatly done. Here, things are a little cluttered and scattered, so people have to run around for 10 things to get one document done. So that is a little difficult. Hence, people are trying different ways to streamline the entire healthcare system for Indians.
Yeah. Do you also know about our the problem statement of the advanced level?
No, I didn't get an opportunity to see that.
Should I share it? So the problem statement for the advanced level was that Aryan is the owner of a family-owned grocery store located in Mumbai. He grew up in an underprivileged background and he remembers vividly the struggles that his family store faced. And due to poor inventory management and untimely food orders, these issues led to a decline in business and ultimately poverty. He approached Fetch AI to help him out with his grocery store issues. And everyone that participated in the advanced level was supposed to develop a solution that utilizes the U agents of Fetch AI and create a deep learning model to help save his business.
So Fetch AI is just a name you all have given?
No, Fetch AI is Fetch AI is something that was supposed to use. It's generative AI.
Okay, and they're supposed to implement everything using that particular model.
Yeah. So our elementary level was focused more on UI UX, whereas advanced level was not. Like it was. I'm sorry.
It was more on tech background.
Yeah, it was focused more on ML and everything.
Got it. So this is also a very, I think not only grocery, but in general, vendors in India like face problem with their sales. Like the local vendors in India face problem with their sales. Now having these mediums that we've created for on digital platforms, like for example, if I consider lifestyle, so Myntra is there, Ajio is there. So these online platforms make it a little easier for them to increase their sales and their reachability across like India, pan India.
Yeah,
Whereas in
definitely.
terms of locally, they're like they're located in such a situation, such a place there where the sales is less, the crowd is less, the population is less, so the turnover also reduces. So to have a platform given to them where they'll be able to reach out to larger audience using, of course, AI and deep learning and ML of how they can implement these services for them would like definitely help them to grow and achieve larger successes also in that.
Yeah. We have team 91 here.
Team number 91. Okay.
Yeah. Arnav, would you like to present? Like
Yep.
start. Thank you.
Namaste.
Hi, Arnav.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead, Arnav. Arnav, are you alone or is there anyone else joining from your team?
I have 3 members in my team. The rest 2 have informed they won't be able to join. So I'm only presenting.
Sure, go ahead.
Arnav, can you please unmute we can't hear you if you're saying something.
Is my screen visible?
No, we can't see your screen and we've only just started to hear you.
Okay, let's check. Now is it visible?
Yes, it's visible now.
Okay, I'll start the show.
Arnav, I think you can just like slide to another screen when you're demonstrating if you're not able to go to a slideshow.
I'll start the slideshow.
Yes, please.
So, hello, my name is Arnav and I have my teammates Vivan and Ubba. They weren't able to join. So, we have created a website and the name of our organization is AVO Wellness. So, the aim of our website is to make the interface easier for all the patients because, as we know, health concerns are very, very important and people dealing with health concerns, they don't want to deal with another stress of navigating through website. So we have made our website user friendly, so it is easier to book an appointment and get in contact with the doctor. So our introduction. At AVO Wellness, we ensure that individuals with different levels of technical proficiency can access and utilize the service. For example, like if someone of old age, like 70s or 80s, they aren't well versed with the technology. So they can also use with our site without any hassle, and it will be easier for them. So our primary goal is easy schedule appointments. So I'll let you know why websites should be simple. So as I said, there are people of various technical knowledge, and for people with very less knowledge, like people in rural areas and all, they can also in emergency situations use our website very efficiently and easily. It will be easy to access and can be establishment of a connection between the patient and the doctor in just matter of few clicks. So how is it easier for patients? By using these type of appointment scheduler, and patients can easily look and book for the appointments of the available doctors. As we can see, like the timing and the dates, we have shown which dates are and which timings are available. And how is it easier for the doctors? We have a page where the patient can actually put their past records, like any other illnesses, how they are feeling, what's the age and all. So it will be easier for the doctor to go through and check up on the patient. So the summary is, our AVO wellness site helps the user experience an easier interface and easily book appointments with doctor and get in touch with them. So in emergency situations, they don't have to take stress of having calling and booking appointments with the doctor, and just in matter of few clicks get in touch with them. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. That was quite short and clear. Do you have a prototype for this that you created?
Website prototype, yeah, I'll just share it.
Yes, please. Hmm.
So this is our landing page. So here we can sign up and log in. And these are the buttons for like more information, past records, and book now if we have to book the appointment. And there is a contact also.
Okay.
The next page is for booking appointment. So we can write the name of the patient, age of the patient, their gender, which hospital branch they would actually prefer, and the doctor they want to consult, if any preferences. Then past records like uh, any other illnesses, their birth, their age and all. Then choosing date and timing. So we can actually book the appointment from here. So like the timings which are available on the specific date, the dates which are available for the preferred doctor and all. And this is our website, like info page, like why to choose us. We have actually the top list of doctors, experienced doctors, affordable treatments, and there is no waiting list. You can, in a matter of few clicks, book an appointment. These are services, like all we are getting in touch with all the big hospitals, and they provide all these services so that any requirement of the patients, it can be fulfilled. This is our like viewpoint. So 320 plus best doctors, many happy clients, and 120 experienced doctors and hospitals. And this is our contact pages.
Arnav, you have catered only from the patient side of the product, or is there a doctor side of it as well?
Mostly it's patient based. For the doctors, it is like the past record. So like doctor can see what actually is the history of the patient.
So is there like two logins that you're going to provide, patient login, doctor login? It's going to be one only.
Yeah, we'll also provide login for the doctors, but the prototype we have shown here is for the patients. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Arnav. Good luck.
That was a great presentation, Arnav. Thank you for presenting.
Thank you, Raghvi.
So this was team 91, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can proceed.
Yeah, this is team 91.
Next is 92.
Yeah, 92 is coming.
Hi, Prabir. Okay. What is, what, what is the purpose of developing your website for Technique? What? Yeah. So
What do you
see, Technique means y'all are into technology, right? And that's your USP is. In your website also, the development should be in such a way that the people watching your website say that they've used a very good technology to create this website. Correct? When it comes to certain transitions, animations, certain layouting of the website, it should not be a basic, simple one because we are standing out for technology and our creativity should also come out with that. So, I'll tell you what I'll tell you my scratch process of how we develop or design any particular product. First we create a block diagram of the website. Like what are the main pages that we want to incorporate in the website. Each individual page will also have certain sections to it. Each section also has a certain weightage to it. For example, my home banner section has the highest weightage on the front page of the website. So the content that will go on the home banner should also have the most prominence on the website. We'll have correct. Probably we'll continue this right after next. Yes. All right.
Yeah, we have team 93 next in line.
Hello.
Hi, Muskan.
Hi. Yeah, so I'll be presenting my presentation first.
Sure.
Yeah. I hope you can see it.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm group 93 and so I'm Muskan and my two other friends like did this project with me together. And I think Rugved is gonna join in like right now. Krish won't be able to join. So basically, we have designed this on Figma, like the website we have designed on Figma. So I'll be showing that after I'm done with the presentation. So one of the solutions that we have used is we have kept everything that's important at the first, like at the start of the website. So we have clear navigation menu that helps the user to find easily what for. And everything is very simple and logical, and so that anyone who is not very tech savvy can still use our website. The second feature that involved is a new window for to look for medical records. So for example, if you want to look for your previous medical records, you can log in into your portal and you have to put your password, so all the medical records are password protected. The third element is we have put an easy way to book your appointments. So this is how it will be looking. And you can schedule what date and time do you want your appointment to be, how to pay, how can you book it. If you want to cancel, then how can you do that? And then we also have a quick consult for everything. So for example, if you want a brief description on what a heart disease is for someone like your family members, so you can you can click on the consulting option, and then you can look for the symptoms of what happens when a heart attack is coming, precautions, healthcare benefits, something like that. So this presentation was just a brief of what we have covered in the website. So should I share my Figma document with you? Okay, so I hope you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, just a second. Okay, so basically, this is the prototype that we have designed. So before starting, we actually made a sample draft of how our website should look. So I'll be starting. So as you click over here, website of MRK Plus. So our tagline, like our name is MRK Plus, which is basically the combination of all three of our initials, like the first initial. And this is how the starting of our website looks. So there is a navigation menu bar at the top, which has all the important details that one needs to communicate with the doctors. As you move down, there's a quick consult for option. You can also shop for medicines and wellness products and the healthcare programs that we offer. And lastly, there's a feedback to show that credibility and loyalty of how our website is. So we have also, so if you want to book an appointment, for example, so you click on continue, and then over here you can schedule what appointment, add an appointment, and then you can book it. And further, we have also, so if you click on medical records, there's a login page where you can when you can log in into your website, and you have to enter your password. So all your documents are password protected, and there is it's very secure.
Okay.
So yeah, this is it. What we made.
Great, Muskan. Good presentation. Design-wise, prototype was also decent. You have covered the patient side of the product, right?
Yeah. So we have covered the patient side. Like, I know we didn't focus on the doctor's point of view that much, but if we had like more time in our hand or something like that, we would have surely taken that up as well.
And why did you all choose a web version over a mobile app version?
Because I feel web versions are more clear and in detail. Like, it's easier to use on a web than on a phone.
And accessibility wise, like users will use a website more than a mobile application.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, some people lack storage on their phones.
Okay, that could be one of the reasons. But when it comes to product efficiency and accessibility wise, in current generation, mobile apps are way more help than web apps. Web apps are there to support the mobile apps, not completely to run the product. So I would suggest to have a mobile application also, and definitely a doctor side to it. Patient sides, you'll have covered certain points which are good enough. UI UX also was decent enough. So good luck with that.
Thank you.
That was a very engaging presentation, guys. You all are free to leave. Let's welcome the next team, team number 83. You guys can start with your presentation now.
Thank you so much.
Nitya, I think, yeah, your voice is quite feeble. It's not very clear. Maisha, are you able to hear them clearly?
Okay, I'll just write something.
Not really.
Yeah, Nitya, go ahead.
Am I audible now?
Nita, I think your voice is echoing.
Okay, just a second.
If there's an issue from your end, can you ask your other teammate, Deepesha, to continue? We actually have a duration of 5 minutes only.
Nitya or Dipisha, either of y'all can just walk us through your presentation quickly. Maisha?
Deepesha and Nitya, you've muted yourselves from all systems. I request you to unmute before you start. Yeah. No, you're not audible, Nitya.
If she's not audible, can we request her to just show her slides? I think I can try and...
Nitya, if there's a problem at your end, can you please, like, Deepesha, can your teammate present? Or otherwise, it'll be, like, it'll just have to be a presentation without you guys talking, which will be unfair.
Is it okay if I present without my
Nitya, I
camera,
request you to please
like through my mobile?
keep it. No, it's too loud. If there's a problem from both your systems, I think you can continue without speaking, probably.
Yeah, just show me your presentation, Nitya. I will judge
Yes,
on
I'm audible.
Yeah, Deepesha, you're audible. You can go ahead with it.
Second.
May I ask what's the problem? Are you going to continue with just presenting without saying anything?
Actually, I'm not able to share.
Nitya is sharing the screen. While she shares
Yeah.
the screen, will you, Deepesha, if you can, if you want to, you can go ahead with explaining.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Sorry for the delay. So good afternoon, ma'am. So we are team 83. This is Nitin Odunge and my teammate is Divisha Kotak, and we'll be showing our solution for enhanced experience of our healthcare portal.
Nitya, I'm sorry to interrupt, but your audio is still very problematic right now. Can you, if you want, please continue with the presentation without like any sound if the Pisha is unable to explain it.
Is it like very inaudible or like?
It's echoing, and yeah, it's very unpleasant on the. So if the Pisha can explain it, fine. Otherwise, you can just explain just show the PPT. You'll be judged on that. It's not a problem.
Okay. So as we know that the patient was experiencing problem during booking and during accessing the medical records. So we have come up with some solutions for these problems.
I request you to please mute and just show the presentation so that we can judge just based on that. Your voice is really echoing and it's very unpleasant. Thank you. Ma'am, should she go to the next slide?
Yeah, I'm just writing that over the chat only that if she can proceed to the next slide. Okay, next slide, Nitya. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Is my audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, Dipisha, you're audible.
So this is the solution for accessing the medical records. So first is sharing access. The ability to share the access of the specific medical records with the other through the links or QR codes. So basically, this is a QR code where the user can share the website link to the other user patient, so they can easily access whenever they want the schedule a meeting or take appointment. The next is the search functionality. So basically, search functionality is somewhat if you want to find the file name or the suppose a blood test example, the blood test file name. So you can easily type the blood test and a code, and then it can easily find the file. Third one is the role-based access. The patient has complete control over the medical records from sharing to updating. The doctor can view and update the medical records only if the patient agrees to share it while booking or after the requesting access. So the next image shows the yeah. So this is the user ID. So basically, this is the QR scan code where the doctor will scan the user the scanner, and then he can get more information according to his doctor's like email like this. And then when you click on the medical file, so this is the image where this is the sample test like blood test 1, blood test 2, the search function. So basically the first image are sorted according to the name, and the second image is sorted according to the year. Like if I search engine in a suppose 2021 records, then it will find the record as the user click. In the frame 2, basically if you click on the sort by option, then it can says that accordingly it can sort the name, the type, the doctor name also here in which it has published, or it in which the user has uploaded his medical file. Next slide. And it works similar to the Google Drive, as we can access the file type, name similarly. So this is this security and centralization. So basically, this app is a password protection. Basically, if you click on the login button, if it reject the password, then it won't able to log in. So it will send an email verification where you can reset your password through OTP verification also. Next. So these three are the images, where the first is the login page, where first of all, when you open this website on the mobile, the login pop-ups and it will ask the user email and a password. If not, then it will tell to create an account, and in the registration you will have to add the name, date of birth, mobile number, email, password, and select the role. Then in the third, it will give the access, record access, that is owner's email, password, owner's mobile number, and it will verify that the user want to access this website or access this appointment. Next. So these are the some features. In the survey, the patients that are completely unaware to whom they want to consult based on the information, the survey is the form where if the patient wants to know about the doctor's specialization and other things, so he can there is an option available. The next slide, the image shows. So this is the doctor slide, where you can enter the doctor name, and accordingly doctor name, it will give you suggestions near the suppose example Cooper Hospital. So it can give the suggestions like these are the faculties, these are the specialization has done accordingly. And then in the second image, it talks about the some questions are like is there a problem specifically related to, and the following means basically this is Nitya, next.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we'd request you to stick to the 5-minute time duration of the presentation, please.
Yeah, and in just 1 minute we will end up. Nitya, next slide. Okay, so this is a doctor slide here. So this first image talks about the notification, and it will give the lab test result like this patient, so and so patient is ready, lab test is ready. Then it will also update that so and so appointments are scheduled in the next week, and it will also appoint where this so and so person is appointment meeting is at tomorrow something. And then in next section there is a 2 appointment example. So in the first example, if the doctor click on the request records, then the patient will give the access to the record to view the records. And if not, then he can cancel the or if not, he can cancel or reschedule. In the second example, it shows that the user has successfully gave the access to the doctor to view his medical file. This is the second image, where it shows all the doctors, all the records. So after successfully examining these files, the doctor can easily post his diagnosis along with the prescription medicines like symptoms, what are the diagnoses, and give some recommendation. And then doctor will submit the diagnosis, and the user can view his symptoms and all of the stuffs. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitya. Thank you, Dipisha.
Actually, her part was so lengthy. So I'm feeling very regretful for her. She is not able to speak. I don't know what happened actually. It's sorry from us.
No worries. But definitely, you all tried your best, and due to certain technical issues, we couldn't do it in the most seamless way. But that's absolutely fine. Just a couple of inputs from my side, guys. Uh, there was a very good thought on the request records that you had thought. The way you're showcasing also requests, the way you're showcasing the records, the way you're requesting for the access of the records and all. It was very well thought, because randomly just giving out records is also not a very safe and secure way to have the doctor.
Yeah.
My one concern was that the current registration login process is the same for patients and doctor, which is not a very accurate way to go ahead, because when you're onboarding a doctor, there are a lot of other details that you would need of a doctor, and when you're onboarding a patient, there is another detail that you would need for a patient. So keep it as a separate form for both, because there are different fields that you would require, and the data is also very important to play with in future.
Yeah, sure.
And UI UX wise, it's a little cluttered. It could get neater and cleaner. It was a little cluttered and not very clean and crisp. So
Actually, can I show the UI in where we have performed?
Maisha, I don't know if we have the time to go ahead with that right now.
We've already exceeded our 5-minute time limit. All participants were encouraged to finish everything within the time frame.
Apologies, Sapisha, maybe.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can, yeah. Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for a very informative presentation by Team 83. Next in line, you're free to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on to the next group. It's team number 95.
Okay.
Team 95, you can start presenting.
Yeah, all right. I should just share my screen, right? Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
All right. Just a minute, right? Yeah.
Should I begin, ma'am?
Sure, please go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am. Today we will be presenting to you our own healthcare portal front end that we have designed. It's called Your Health Website. So we are WAC hackers, Team 95. I'm Ananya.
I'm Aisha.
And I'm Nathan.
So in the rapidly evolving landscape of healthcare technology, the need for user-friendly and efficient patient portals has never been more critical. So Monica, who like many others found herself grappling with the complexities of booking a doctor's appointment and accessing medical records online. In response to Monica's problem, our mission is clear: to architect a front-end solution that not only addresses the pain points she encountered, but also transforms the patient experience. This solution aims to empower individuals to seamlessly manage their healthcare information through a portal characterized by clarity, simplicity, and security. So, join as we design principles, key features, and the user centric approach that will define our innovative healthcare portal.
Okay, so our website also provides you with tons of medical services at your fingertips. Naming a few, like booking an appointment, facilitating the process of securing a time slot with your healthcare provider for consultations, examinations, or other medical services. Then retrieving historical medical records, accessing and reviewing your previous medical data, ensuring comprehensive information for current and future healthcare decisions. We also have an AI powered health assistant for inquiries, utilizing artificial intelligence to provide assistance and answers to your health related queries, offering quick and reliable information. Then we can also engage with the healthcare providers, like establishing a means of communication between us and the medical professionals. We foster a collaborative and informed approach to our healthcare. Then there's also a section to monitor your health advancement, like keeping a track of your health progress,
over time, enabling a proactive approach to your well-being and facilitating informed discussions with healthcare professionals.
In this current digital world where hacking is very common and widespread as well as damaging, our website prioritizes privacy and safety along with the designs. So this website implements secure authentication methods such as multi-factor authentication to protect patent information. This website also differentiates access levels for patients and doctors, allowing doctors to view and update medical records while patients can manage their information. The the website also ensures compliance with the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act for data security and privacy. It also conducts regular security audits to identify and address potential vulnerabilities. This website also ensures that doctors can the patients and doctors can access information and ensure that there's a good communication between both the doctors and patients. And the last slide shows that the website also contains user guides, tutorials, and support to help both patients and doctors to get accustomed to the new portal. And also, we offer a support system to address any issues or concerns immediately.
So, in concluding the journey of creating our healthcare portal, the challenges which were faced by individuals like Monica served as a catalyst for a transformative solution. And today, we proudly present a healthcare portal that redefines the standards of accessibility, security, and user experience. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Great presentation, guys.
Have a
Uh,
look.
Can
Right?
we please show? Yeah.
Yeah. You want to see the front end?
Yeah, your web prototype. Have you all prepared a prototype version of this?
Yeah, it's
Okay, good. Go ahead.
so you want us to explain or how is it?
Just walk through the slides.
All right. So this is the sign up.
That's the sign up for patients or a doctor.
So if you don't have an account, you can sign up to create an account and
It's common for
if-
patient both.
sorry.
The sign up is common for doctor and patient both.
Doctors, I think, would automatically have their signed up. So doctors don't need to sign up. But for patients, yes.
You all are going to onboard doctors offline.
That the management would be, doing that directly, I believe.
So it's not an open source for doctors to register themselves on the platform.
The doctors would have their accounts, but they wouldn't have to do it online. It would be done by the hospital directly.
So I'm saying it's an offline process to register the doctors, and patients would be an online process.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a login.
Okay.
And this is the dashboard for the patient if they want to schedule appointment, view doctor's information. And this is for booking the appointments. This is the history. This is for maintaining communication between the doctor and patient. This is profile and the help and support, and this is the guidelines.
Got it. So good work, guys. Presentation was very creative and intuitive, and also the design of the website is also very neat and clean. So good work on UI UX on patient's journey, but I would like you all to put more thought and detailing in doctor's journey as well. Onboarding doctors offline is a very operation oriented process, and you need a larger team to do that as well. Why we're choosing a digital medium is to ease out the process for onboarding doctors and patients as well.
All right, yes.
Ma'am, we want to keep quality doctors, right? So it's better if we kind of choose them, if that makes any sense.
Because if you have an online system, any doctor can just create themselves as a doctor, you know.
So that's where I was coming. There is a way you can verify a doctor's authenticity and credibility as well. When you verify using their medical registration license number and all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
One point that is true, but that will also limit your patients to get access to more and more doctors, the nearby doctors. So that reachability will be limited then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
But overall, good approach, guys. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great presentation, guys. You're free to leave.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Next, we yeah,
Mike, just a minute. This was 95, right?
this was 95. Now I'd like to introduce team 96.
Hello, myself, and I will start with the presentation. Can I present the screen?
Yes, please.
So we just started by a website. Means we just started with a web page that will be used by a call center sort of thing, and which will contact with the doctors and the nearest, means in the nearest clinics and hospitals. So let's start with the introduction. So with the introduction, as the complexity arises during the the bill pay, so first start with papers. You have to start with papers, that how, before reaching, after reaching an hospital, you have to start with papers, like what documents do you have and all that. So we provide an option to do it online while the help with the help of a call center. Like we have a call center which gives the 24/7 access to your patient, and hence easing that process.
Okay.
And as we are as simplifying complexity, we are prioritizing the preventive measures, if the case, because what happens when, if there's a lot of process for getting, you have to start with money and all that. So this process is done before only, from home only, so that you don't have to do it on the site only, in order to prevent that time wastage in hospitals. So let's start. This was a problem statement. So let's start with the general page. Like how was the like how is the home page? So here the explore option, and we used the video. We used Bootstrap, JavaScript, and Bootstrap CSS as well to implement the ease of CSS, because Bootstrap provides you an easy to use CSS that you can just download and use it on your own. Like first, if you use your own CSS file, you have to first create it as per the elements you want to use. But Bootstrap provides you with navbar, buttons, forms, and etc. We use this video and aligned it with the help of Bootstrap, and the icon that was created using various AI generated arts. And then start with the introduction of our website, like the direct access, a single click can lead you to the various, what about the section, the testimonials that we get from we get from our patients, and as well as the doctors. What about the doctors, and about our website as well? Because the first thing, if you want to if you want to do create a successful website, is to gain the trust of people. In order to gain the trust, we gave a description about us, and the main is the trust element on which you use that website. Because we use Google, because we are know that if something doesn't give us answer, Google will. So this is the index page where we provide you with the home option. Like this is the home page. Then the services we provide, about section, the review section, and as well as the contact us page. So let's start with the our services option. Like we provide 24-hour consultation to our call center, medical counseling. Like we'll contact the various doctors uh, which are needs. We'll provide a counseling based on the doctors. and by having a specialized team for doctors, which as per your problem statement, as per your problem, the doctor will be there. Like also we have emergency services like rapid response times, and like we provide the ease of access. Like what happens, like first you have to go to a hospital, then you have to provide all the paperwork, and then you have to start the things. Like we provide this by having the all the paperwork done before only, and then we go to the option, the main action. So these are our doctors, and we didn't want to waste the time by giving the details of them. Like the person, if he is willing to see their details and what they have done, then we are given links, the Facebook links. Like what happens, like if you have our own chat, if you have your own chat page, in this where you can contact the doctors in that page only. What happens that if the doctor is not available at time, or the doctor doesn't like to use our app, our website only to chat with the patient, he can use it as per his terms. So we have given his social media's details, so he can just you can just contact him via there. This is how we show the patient reviews, and as per getting it means we'll as per the patient review after the appointment is done, we get the review of them, and then we'll show it as per the best reviews or some of the selected reviews. So as I said, the trust is the main thing to gain a customer, to gain patients. Uh, Trust is the main thing to get the patient's motivation to use our website, because then he will use the other viable options. And this is how we provided the JavaScript, so that if you leave your name field empty, then it will provide a prompt. If your email is invalid, it will provide a prompt. If the text area is invalid, means like you didn't specify what disease or what problem you are having, it will give a prompt. Also, we are provided with the contact info as well, because if the person is more willingly to have a talk with us regarding like what is his problem, something like that, then he can do it as his wish. And we have also given the main contact point as well as our call center details. So as I shown you in the previous slides, I'll be seeing this black nav bar in the above, where it has its logo in up, which has the logo and home services about. This is a permanent scroll bar, which when you scroll to a site, it will remain constant. It will remain there, so you can just switch on to any options you like. If you want to again see the services option, or again see the about option or contact option, you can just skip through all that rather than scrolling only. And we have given the details of means what are the doctors, the prominent doctors, the known doctors in that area. We provide that as well. And the about us section, registration, reviews, fixed menu tab. As I said, the navbar is fixed. So the creative elements that we use here are Photoshop. Yes, as you see the photos there of the patients, we use Photoshop there because like we get images from the Creative Commons, like in Google, you put the filter, the creative and put the filter of Creative Commons, you can use this picture without any copyright. And we use Illustrator to create the images of the doctor. Blender to give it a proper shape and look, so that it doesn't look uneven. And then use DaVinci resolution to color the images properly. So let's see the scope and conclusion. Like our project aims to conclude the healthcare portal that streamlines the patient experience, providing them a user-friendly platform. Because what happens that the person is so much busy in things that he doesn't want to fill the form and all that. So you can just talk to your doctor directly. If you want to skip the processes of giving us the form, then we deliver it to the doctor. So there might be a little bit gaps, and the doctor timing might not be fixed. So we'll provide you a more viable option. Like you can just contact the doctor, and it will be much better for you. And looking ahead, we also provide you with the Ajax, and like if there's a round two, we will have to enhance this product only. So we'll provide a PHP as well. Ajax, we use Ajax and PHP as well to link the chatbot, and also to give a database where you can store all the appointment details. We'll provide you with appointment time if it's allotted as per the time generated, and the our project's main goal is to give the enhanced collaboration between doctors and patients by using by using a by using this portal as a mediation. Thank you.
Thank you, Atharva. So Atharva, just wanted to know why have you chosen web version over an app version, mobile app version?
Because I think that you have to download that app and then you have to web version will be easier to access because you don't have to keep an unwanted storage. Like we already have so much storage kept in our mobiles, and I think that a web version is more suitable because if you can log into web anytime, you can get save space and mostly you can do it. And if there's a proper change, like through apps, you have to maintain updates and all that. A web you can maintain the site and update it in a very smaller times.
Okay. All right, Atharva, one more point on your current presentation. The website that you have shown is very static. It's not very dynamic. Like the booking appointment flow also requires so many details of the patients, but the current version has only like a contact form. So I would say in general, it was a very, very basic flow that you covered. It needs to be more dynamic and more interactive. So please work on that. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, good luck.
So do I have to give a testimony of my apps as well, like the website and all the industry, CSS, JavaScript? Like I've given it in the form. You have to give it here as well.
Oh, no, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you for presenting here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May I leave them?
Yeah, you're free to leave. The next presenter is team 94, Soham.
Hi, Soham, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
So yeah, I've made a website on this problem, which is called Healthify. It's like a website because I was planning on making an app, but then I thought like website will be like much easier to, update and like access people. Like there are some apps which are like compatible only for the mobile phones and they're not for desktop and vice versa. That's why I chose a website. So yeah, so let's start. So what's our today's plan? So this website will provide a solution for the problems which are like regarding like the difficulties in booking an appointment like with a doctor or to access the medical records online. So I have created this website called Healthify to solve these problems. So what is
Can you
Healthify?
screen share
Healthify.
also? Soham, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry. Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes.
So yeah, as I said, this is my website healthy. This is a PPT on it. So yeah, this website is made to like provide a solution for the problems like regarding the difficulties in booking an appointment with a doctor or to help the patients access their records online. So yeah, this is my website. So what is a Healthify? Healthify is a user-friendly website created by our team to solve the issue a patient has to go through, like the we discussed earlier. So how does it fix the problem? Let's see how exactly this website works. So here right here, this is my website I created. So I like chose to like make it very basic and like does the job kind of thing, because like when you're a patient and you have to like book an appointment or like see your medical history, you don't like many like what you say don't like many clicks and all. So I like made the website very simple and it requires only a few minimal clicks required to like access anything. So here firstly login sign up. The patient has to log in to sign up on the website. You just have to click the sign up button or login button and there will be like here they will be navigated to the part where they have to fill their information, like the patient ID they will be given a specific ID, like it's a unique ID, like each patient will have, then the registered phone number, email ID, and a password. Then we have then like the first issue was booking an appointment. So the patient was having problems, like issues to book an appointment online. So what I've made is like at the start, like when you open the website, the first thing like you'll come like which will come into your mind is this button. Just it's same, it's like simple. Just you have to click the button, like book an appointment, and it will navigate to the part of the website where you can book. Like you can select the specialization of the doctor you want, the doctor name, and the date at which you want the appointment to be booked, and the time slot, and then like any health issues like which you want the doctor to know, like any symptoms you have, or like since when you're having this issue. And then regarding the second problem, uh, which was the viewing medical records. So I've made a simpler version to view the medical records. So as you can see on my website, at first when you open the top, you can see the button called medical history. So when you click on this, it will take you to the web navigate to this part of the website where you just have to enter the name, your patient name, and the patient ID. And when you click on view, it will take you to the like a new tab where you can see your like medical history. And when you like this, what this will do is it will select the patient ID that you've entered and search that same ID in the database where all the histories are stored, and it will show you the specific one only, like which is like for which you have like the patient ID of. Then so how does it work? Like just like when I explained now, when first signing up on the website, the patient will be given a patient ID, which will be a unique ID given to each patient. When searching for previous medical records, the website will take the patient ID entered by the patient and search in its web database for the medical history of the patient, and the information will be specific and available to that patient only. And here are some additional features to my website. The color theme I chose green because it like researchers show that it helps to improve one's pain and anxiety problems. And second thing, the website is secure. Like if I'm a patient, and so I'll only be able to access my information and I won't be able to access others, except if unless if I have their password, but that won't happen. Like you don't share your passwords. And like there's like two types of protection, like one is a phone number and email ID, and third is the password. So one person needs all the three to access your information. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Soham. You put thought towards how patient's experience can be seamless, and how the appointment can be done easily. And you chose a web version for that as well.
Yeah.
Which is currently the UI UX looks decent. Of course, the green color is recommended in the healthcare sector, but also there is a tone of green color that is advisable to go. The current version has a slightly on the accent. The color is quite vibrant. You could tone down the UI UX part. It could have been more interactive and more intuitive. The product, it's very limited with the features and functionalities also.
Yes.
Primary focus is just being booking the appointment. What about the doctor's accessibility of the records and all? So
Yeah, I've created like a separate button for it, but like it's not like working currently. I just made it for the template.
The system is not ending, right? The system is complete. So maybe you can work on that a little. And
yeah, sure.
Thank you. Good luck for that.
Thank you. Can I leave?
That was a great presentation, Soham. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're free to leave. Let's move to the next group. We have team 108.
Hi, team 108. Wu Shang.
Hi, yeah.
Why Wu Shang?
It was just a random name. We're actually friends from the same class. So it's just something, it's a song that we're very interested in. So we just randomly chose that as a name.
Nice. So team collaboration is on point there.
I'll just share my screen.
Yes, please.
So, good afternoon, everyone. We are group number 108, and today we'll be starting a presentation on the problem statement which was given to us related to healthcare. So, we have actually made an application called Shafakhana. Basically, we have made the front end how it would look like. So, Shafakhana basically means hospital in Urdu. And now let's talk about the agendas which the application holds. So, the first agenda would be that the application organizes the medical information, like you can see your past information or you can see the prescription which the doctor gave you. The second would be, or you can order necessary equipments and medications from the app, from like medicines to bandages, and even you can order BP machines 24/7. You can also contact the doctor on your own and you can decide at what time you want the appointment to be. And because of all these features which our application holds, that's why it is very customer centric. So when you download this app, you get this flash screen saying welcome to Shafakhana. And then after that, you can see all the features of the app, like you can book an appointment with the doctor. You can actually, you can also like talk to the doctor online. And after that, you can see that there are two options, doctor and patient. So basically there are two interfaces. So let's talk about them.
Okay, firstly, I would like to show you the patient interface. Once you click on the patient option, you'll see the secure login and sign up page. So if you already have an account, you can see there's the welcome back page where you can just put in your ID and the password. If you are creating a new account, the sign up is very simple and very basic. You just add your name, email ID, phone number, and set a password. You'll get a verification code and you can successfully create a new account. Now, once you've logged in, this will be your home page. In the very first image on the bottom, you can see there are 4 icons. So first is your home page. The second is your doctor's page, where you can find whatever specialist or whatever organ specialist you're looking for. You'll get a list of options where you can see their ratings, the timings of their clinics, and also their experience. When you click on a profile of the doctor, you can see even more details about the doctor. You can also send in a request to chat, video call, or audio call with them. You can see their about page and also send and request for an appointment, which will be confirmed later, which we can see in the doctor's interface. Here is the booking appointment page. So when you want to book an appointment, you can see the schedule of the doctor, what timings are available, and whichever slot you wish to book for, you can send in a request, which will be confirmed by the doctor later. Moving on, there's also the equipments at your doorstep page. Here you can basically order injections, bandages, and things like BP meter or diabetes machines, which are very often used in homes. So you can, this works like any other shopping page. You can order, add them to your cart, add your address, and the delivery will be made. Lastly, there's also set your profile page where you can see 3 options. First is the profile, where you can add your personal details, which will be your name, age, blood group, and all such information. Second is your medical information, where you can add in PDFs or reports from previous surgeries or any important medications that you've been taking that a doctor should know about. And thirdly, you also have financial data, where you can add in any insurances that you have, which might be applicable to the doctors. You can edit your profile and you can also download your profile, where a medical information PDF will be downloaded, which can be shared to doctors to directly share all of your medical information. You can also see upcoming appointments with the doctors and past appointments that have already been made.
Now there's the doctor interface. It's almost same as the patient. You'll see the welcome back page where you can log in with the email ID or the email ID and password. If you don't, then you can same as the patient create with the name, email, phone number, and password. Then a verification will be sent, which will be done. And to confirm that it is a legitimacy of the doctor, we even send the qualification link where the doctor has to upload his degree, his the doctor, every doctor is given a number, that number, and etc. Now, there's the same as for doctor interface, we have three options: the home, the equipment one, and the profile. So here the doctor can check what appointments he'll have, his about the he can chat with the patient as well, and he can see the download. It's the medical information of the patient, and from this page he can confirm the appointments which Pal was talking. And now even the doctor has the equipments at the doorstep option. He or she can buy the equipments here. It's same as the patient one. And same that even the doctor gets to set the profile. They'll have the personal details. They have to fill the personal details, screening details, and the financial data about them. And here he can see his appointments, upcoming appointments, and past appointments.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wu Shang. Good coverage on the entire system where you'll have covered the patient's flow and the doctor's flow. And I really like the e-commerce part that you'll have added to the product to get monetization also in the product from the start. So that was a good new feature that you'll have added. UI UX was also decent, good, clean enough, and Carlos choosing also soothing. In an all, good approach, guys. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
ma'am.
An outstanding
Thank you,
presentation.
ma'am.
Thank you for joining in. You're free to leave now. Next up, we have team 109.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, please go ahead. We can start Aran and Arya. Either of you.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, Aran is sharing a screen.
Okay. I think he dropped off.
Oh, I guess he left. I guess he's coming back. I will try to contact him. Just give me a few seconds. Ma'am, I guess he left by mistake. He's joining in again.
Sure.
Can you just add him? He's asking me like to let him in.
Yeah, we'll do that. Just a moment.
Hi, sorry for that. Yeah, hi, can you see my screen?
Yes.
S- yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm from team 109, and this is our presentation. So firstly, when you open our app, you can see the username and the password, the normal login credentials that you'll have to enter. And this app will open up every time. This page will open up every time to ensure that if anyone does get your phone, they can't access your medical record. So you must have seen in the banking apps or any UPI apps, they also have this system, this way of security to ensure that none of their patient sensitive data is leaked. So what happens once you sign up on our app is we generate a code. Uh, it's a 4-digit code that only belongs to the user. And if let's say a doctor wants to access your records, your documents, then only the doctors that have the code can access your documents. So no random doctor can, gain access to your sensitive information.
So this is basically the home page of the app. So after going through the problem statement, we realized that the user had problems with navigating through the app due to confusing AI and faced a lot of problems in finding and uploading medical records. So taking into consideration this pain area, we decided to add the records window on the home screen since records are very important while visiting doctors or getting consultation from them. So this is the reason we had decided to add the records window on the main home screen. The add record tile below the record section allows you to add more records into it. Over to Aran for the next part.
Yeah, so you can also, for ease of access, let's say you have multiple records and you want to access a specific one, you can use the search function that we've given. So you can access a specific record, and yeah, you don't waste a lot of time scrolling through endless documents. So once you click on your user profile, this is what opens up. This is your profile page that you must have seen in many apps. It contains your name and it contains your code, the security code that I mentioned in the beginning. And it also has a list of all the doctors that have access to your medical records. Now, once you click on any of the doctor's page, you get this page, you get this interface that opens up that tells you the phone number of the doctor, the email ID, and the specialty. It also has a little write up about the doctor. I like things like where all the doctor operates, where all he has clinics, and where all you can visit him. Now, once you press on the continue button, this is what shows up. It allows you to choose a specific date and a time slot for you to pick a for you to book an appointment easily without any hassle. So this was our mobile interface. Now going on to our desktop interface. So for a desktop interface, we don't have the doctors thing in the user profile area. It's on the main homepage. You can see the doctors that have access to your information on the left hand side over here, and you can see all your records on the right hand side over here. And yeah, so now how do you access your secret code? Over here is you click on your user icon, and this pops up, which has your name and your code, and the code is encrypted, so no one can easily see it. Once you press this button, you'll be able to see whatever your code is, and yeah, it also gives you the option to log out. Now, how do I know what doctor is specializing in what? So for that, once you click on the names of the doctor, this is what shows up. The same information that you saw earlier, and again the same uh, logic for booking appointments. I'll just share my Figma screen now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, go ahead.
So as I said, this is your title page, your index. Here you enter your username and your password. It also has a help me button that let's say you have any issues or any login queries that you want to ask support, or yeah, that's how you can solve them. And this is our records page. This has all your medical records. This is your add record option. Then yeah, once you click on the user profile, you get your name, your code, and all the doctors that have access to your information. Now, once I click on the doctor, you get a small screen with the information of the doctor. And once I press continue, you get the option to select the date and a specific time slot. and this is our PC thing. So yeah, these are the records over here. This is your secret code, and you click on this, you get information about the doctor, the phone number, the email ID, some extra information as well. And this is how you book appointments. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That's it.
Thank you, Arhan, and thank you, Arya. Guys, what technology are you planning to use? The tech stack for development of this web and app?
So, ma'am, considering that we'll be having, so this is just a Figma design, so we didn't have any actual code in this. But if we had to implement it, I would say we would require our normal HTML, CSS, JavaScript for the front end. And for the back end, we could use something like Flask. And for the database management, we could use SQL.
SQL, yeah.
Okay, okay. So just a suggestion, in case you are using any technology, HTML, CSS has become very old right now and not very scalable also. So go for React.js.
Yes.
When it comes to using for a mobile application, React Native hybrid is better than going for an individual Android code. Also, SQL is a very slow process to store data. So no SQL is definitely a better way to manage your data as well.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Overall, guys, UI UX needs quite a lot of improvement. It was not uniform. The screens were not uniform. There were features, but uniformity was lacking there. And um, when you showcased the homepage had the thought was good that you directly wanted access to the records easily for the users to navigate to. But having it right on the homepage restricts the users to go to the different sections of the app.
Okay.
On the homepage, we should have all the important features that we would like to cover as a product. So just these couple of inputs from my side.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Right.
Thank you, guys. You guys can leave. Next in line, we have team 111.
Yes. Aisha, how many more teams are pending?
We're left with like 4-5 of them. No, we're left with a little more than that. We're left with 8.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, we can like continue after a while.
I actually have a hard stop at 4:30. That's why I just messaged Rai right now.
What?
I have a hard stop at 4:30.
Yeah.
So if you can just coordinate and let me know how we can proceed further.
One minute.
Sure.
I'll just coordinate that.
We can do 4-5 teams more. Yes, Manisha, we can go ahead.
Okay, so we have our next team joining in right now. This is team 111.
Okay. Hi, Sanvi. Hi, Arpita.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, I just request the team to stick to the 5-minute time duration as we're already running behind. I mean, we're running late, sorry.
Okay, no problem. So is Isha inside the meeting?
Um, Isha has been let in. I don't know what's. Y'all can if y'all can start, she can just join in. Is that okay?
Can we hold on for a minute? I think she's just in the process of joining.
All right.
Okay, I think she'll join. So I'm supposed to share my screen.
Yeah, you're supposed to present your work.
Is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, I'll just quickly go through a run through so I can tell you what all the features are main features, and then I'll start showing the Figma file. So our team is ASI Techs, and we've created this app. We've created a web app to solve the problem statement given to us. This is our home interface. This is not the landing page. It's after the login is done. The project is basically focused on two things, which is the appointment part of it, easing the appointment process, and integrating a lot of AI-based chat options to allow users to quickly access new information or allow them to book stuff without having to manually put in the labor. So this is just our security that we've put in through OTP-based password verification. This is our landing page. So currently, we've seen web designs have a little bit of this old 2D icon-based thing. Not much of interactability. You have to navigate a lot, and there's a lot of textual representation. So that's why we created our thing, which would be more easily accessible by icons and have a more phone-based interface. So this is one of the doctor's interface, and I'll just go to the Figma right now. Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right. So this is the landing page. We've created a little slider option where the user can just see what all the app provides. Sorry, what all the app provides them. It's not exact verbatim of the features. It's just an overview. Then we have the contact and all. These are some of the features. Now there are two options, which is log into patient account and professional account. So I'll start with the patient account. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So once I log into the patient account, it gives me this. Once the details are entered, they will be able to log in. Let's assume that they forgot the password. This kind of an interface shows up. Once they're done resetting it, we can just go back to the original page, enter those details, and log in. This is what the user will see. This is the user page. Oh, sorry, just right. So these are on the top, we see the categories, which is the kinds of medical services that you can avail. These are top categories. You can even search it in the panel given below in the search bar. The left has the icons for the accessibility. The right has a few details. So the blood glucose graph is one of the features that user can pick on their own. They can switch it out for other things like BP or sleep track or something like that. Underneath is the medicine panel, and below it is one of our favorite features, which is asking AI about the effects of your medicine or anything that's prescribed to you. So you can just put it in and it'll show, and it can even take you to this hyperlink. I won't access it right now because it'll take too much time. So supposedly next I've seen this doctor, I like his ratings and his or her ratings, and I want to now see the whole profile. So I come here, I click on it, and I get the profile of the doctor. On the right is details about them. Below is the chat with the doctor option. On the left, you see the details of where all they visit, and below that is the timings. So this slot availability calendar will show you a color-based system. If it's red in color, then it's a packed day. If it's yellow, it's relatively free, and green means that you can easily get a booking that day. Below that is a review system. So just rating isn't enough. You always want to have some kind of word-to-word, mouth-to-mouth interaction and see how people are responding to him. So that's a feature that's given for that. So I want to book a day on 11. So once I've done this, I can book my appointment. I can select my available date. And when I go to the pay option, it does this for me. And I have it booked, that's done. So now I can go back to the home page and I can directly access the details of that particular booking through my home page itself and return back to the home page. Next is another feature called Create a Plan. This is creating a plan with AI. So you enter your fitness goals, and according to the reports that you've entered before in this app, we'll discuss that later on too. It will give you a recommended plan. So now, suppose the user does not know what goals they have in mind and they just want to try out something. So we recommend plans for them. Our program will recommend plans for them already. So let's, for example, see the 30-day diet plan. So this is an expansion of what all you're supposed to eat and nutritional value according to your reports that you've entered in before. We can just go back to the home page from here. Another feature we have is uploading reports. So a lot of times you don't want to have a lot of paperwork and soft copy and all that. So we eliminate that problem. So we have two options. You can either upload a PDF of your document, or you can upload a photo, and it will scan the photo and upload it as a digitized text format document. So this is one of the photos or PDFs you might upload that you might get from the hospital. So of course, these are the options. The bottom right has the download the PDF option too, and maximize, minimize, that's there. Now, the rest of the things can be accessed on the left from the icon bar. And this is it
I'm
for...
really sorry to interrupt, but Dhavid, hello, am I audible?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're really on a time crunch right now, and we
Okay.
request you to wrap this up as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll just do it. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just quickly, I'll not explain much. I'll just show you the professional account login. So this is the page. This is again the forgot thing. You verify, you go back after you're done with it. You log in and sorry. I went to Right, so this is the interface for the doctor. This is the appointments. This is their own schedule. On the right is the chat. So the first feature is you can go and selectively see each day's calendar. So for example, you want to see what's happening on, sorry. Right, so you want to see what's happening on a specific date, you select it and it'll lead you to the interface over here. The second one is, right, so this is the appointments you have scheduled for the day. And these are again the home page, and that's it for this. And you can use this icon to come back to the home page, and that's it for our app.
Thank you, Sanvi. That was really quick. I'm sure you have a lot to speak, but because of the time crunch, we're actually running.
No problem.
But a couple of things. Good idea on the fitness plan. It's very rare that any platform is giving this, but keeping in mind the records of the patient and their medical history and providing a fitness plan is a very good idea. Secondly, how do you plan to capture the blood glucose?
So it's something that the user will have to manually enter. It's not a feature by that, but in the future, if we create a device that can, or we can link to a device which is digitized and sends Bluetooth data or something like that, then we can link it up and show it through the app, through the web app.
You'll have a mobile version of this as well?
No.
It's only a web version.
Right.
All right. Good enough, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
An outstanding presentation. You're free to leave right now.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Next up,
it's team number.
this was 111.
Yeah, and now we have
Sanvi, if you could please leave. Yeah. Now we have team 90.
90. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Interesting.
Guys, team 90, can you all start presenting?
Hello.
Yeah.
Please present right now.
Team 90, you can start with your presentation.
Ryan, are you ready with your?
Just 1 minute.
First, I'm really sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, team 90 would be team 90 proceed. Please share your screen. After that, we'll continue with 112. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Are you all not going to explain it?
Hello guys, my name is Divya Prasad Sahu. I'm from Team 90 Tech.ism. So, so we have all read the problem statement. So I will start with the solution. So to give a secure and user-friendly output, we have tried to design the user interface as simple as possible. So we will show you in a bit. So it would have a separate window for each segment, such as medical record and to book appointment, and authentication would be required for accessing the portal, which assures the security of data. And yeah, next slide. Yeah, so these are the codes. We have majoritarily used HTML and a bit of CSS to design the whole thing. Yeah, so this would be the first page, and so to keep it simple, we have just used a page where the user will put the username and password, and then just log in. And there would be a I button also, right on right side of the password where you can see the password. It would first come in stars and you can see it. It is used for authentication of data to provide security. And on clicking login, this page will open. And to keep it as simple as possible, we are going to keep here three buttons. So first would take us to the patient's record. Second would take us to the profile, and third would let the user book an appointment, and this is to keep this as simple as possible. Uh, we are not giving any other like more options, as the problem statement states. And on clicking the medical record, this would open. This would open. So this would represent the person's medical record, which would be saved by an patient ID, and this would tell the this would tell the record of the patient, on which date the appointment was taken and from what he was diagnosed. So this would make the purpose very simple.
Okay, so this is the patient profile side user interface. This interface shows that the it gives basically the profile of a individual, like it shows name, date of birth, age, address, and gender. So these are all basic information of an individual, and photo, of course. Next is how to book an appointment. So we have kept it very simple. You just have to enter your name, email ID, and preferred date for an appointment. So yeah, this is how you book an appointment in our user interface. So that's it.
Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kedar, for sharing your presentation. I think this is the web version, right, of the app?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So guys, it needs to be very interactive and engaging. Currently, you all have focused on the problem statement, but it's very limited. The user accessibility of the product is very limited. Also, it's not very intuitive. Engagement will also not be as per expectations because of the current UI UX of the entire application. The records that you all have shown has been like a good approach where you want to maintain the major records of the users and show it to them. But the patient profile, the home page, and everything, they're very basic. We need to have a lot many features around it. So need to think on more engaging aspects of the product.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kedar. Thank you, Prasad.
Thank you, Team 90, for a great.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go ahead with team number 112. Team 90, you're free to leave.
Can you wait for 1 minute? My teammate is sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hello judges. This is team 112 consisting of Ryan Manoj, myself Yugjani and Yug Thakur. So our website name is Doc Appointer, where this is a very user-friendly interface where all the problems relating to the hospital bills, etc., can be resolved. So booking appointment with ease is the main aspect of this website. So Doc Appointer is dedicated to simplifying the process of booking appointments with personal healthcare providers, and the user-friendly interface allows the patients to easily schedule appointments and securely store their medical information online. So experience the convenience of managing your healthcare appointments and records only in one place. So here we can see there's an appointment option, the doctor's info, all the medicine prescriptions, etc. You can also view the patient's info. Now we can take a new appointment by following 3 simple steps. The first one is clicking on the appointment folder as we have seen here. Then selecting the symptoms that we are suffering from, and then select the time slots according to the availability of the doctor. And if the doctor is available, he will follow you up with the new appointment and click on schedule.
There it is. Your new appointment is now scheduled.
So now comes the question that how is this interface better than the previous one Monica was using? So this interface is very easy on the user's eye. It is very simple to use, and the efficiency of interaction between the patient and the website or the app is increased. So after the patient has consulted the doctor, and if they want to uh, get the reports or the prescriptions, they can come into our website, log into their account and enter their credentials, and immediately they'll receive a soft copy of their report. So to conclude, a well-designed healthcare UI is important to facilitate efficient and effective communication with the involved parties. In this case, the involved parties are the healthcare professionals, patients, and the system. It reduces errors, enhances the user experience, and promotes timely access to critical information, ultimately improving patient care. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Guys, how are
Uh,
you implement communication between the doctor and patient?
We have also like we have created posters with you. Can you share the poster?
so here we can see Monica's account logged in. All the taskbar is updated. New option of booking online.
Okay, got it. I think the utilization of space is not proportionate in the platform. This is something that where the user experience come into places where what component should be of what size and what section should be utilized where. So needs improvement there, UI UX wise, and feature wise, you'll have tried to cover a lot of things, but not able to see everything in detail of how that will be utilized as well. So feature wise, good implementation needs improvement in user experience and user interface.
Okay, understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
That was a great presentation, guys. Thank you for joining in. Wade, are you free to leave?
Okay.
The next presenter is Team 113.
Okay.
Before you all start 113, I would just want to say that we're on a bit of a time crunch. So if you could please stick to the 5-minute time duration of the presentation.
Sure.
Thank
Yes, hello. So, good evening. We are team 113. Our topic is we have created a website for the legacy life care hospitals. Members Anjali, myself, Anjali, Ayush, and Yukta. She's not here with us right now. So, overview of the problem statement. We all know we need a good user-friendly interface, and we need features that users can have access easily, make bookings easily. So the first main step is signing up or the login page. So users can sign up using their emails or Google or Facebook, and then you will need to go through the verification process to access the portal. For the doctors, there is a different login. The credentials will be given by the hospital itself, so that the verification process is offline and there is no mistake of forgery or anything like that. Then for the patients, the homepage looks like this. We have a very user-friendly page. The first with some information about the hospital, their services, the specialities, that is liver transfer, or like the technologies that are that the hospital is famous for. Then the main problem was booking for Monica as provided in the problem statement. So our solution has a list of the navbar has a doctors column where all the doctors and their names and their specializations are mentioned. And after we click the book now button, you can go to the appointments tab and you can select a time and date. Here you can also see the confirmed bookings or the waiting bookings. All the appointment related information we can see in this page. Then onto the doctor's side, the doctors also need a portal to have access to the information of their patients so that they can assess easily. So the doctor's page contains the patient information. The doctor's homepage, we'll see that in the demo. Ayush.
All right.
Present.
So let's see the website in action. I'll real quick just share the website. Just a second. Sorry. Hold on. Just a second. I would have to rejoin the meeting real quick. I'll just do that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my
Masha,
screen.
then
I'm sorry.
can we just take the last team?
Yeah, sure.
Could we wait for 2 minutes? Just we'll see a demo real quick. He's joining again.
You can share it right now because I think rejoining and all of that is going to take a lot of time. We're already beyond the 5 minute duration.
Okay, I'll try. Yeah. Can you see this screen, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, wait. So this is the sign up page. You can enter all the information here, the email address, etc., etc. Then when you click submit, there's a doctor login here, which the credentials the doctors will already have. So when we go there, the home page is the patient statistics, that how many patients they've treated, how many have to go for surgery or anything like that, how many appointments are pending. They can see the recent patient list and their information. What checkup did they have? When did they have it? If you click on the patient, you can see more information about that, the medical records, or the detailed overview. Then here they can see their schedule as well. So there's the calendar feature here, which has all their appointments or any other things that they might like to add on their own, or that is saved by the user, like by the appointments. Then there's the about page. This is just general for all. Now we'll see the user side. After you enter login, the patient login, and here you have the home page. So this is just the basic page that I explained in the PPT as well. We'll see the doctors page now. Here there are multiple doctors with their specialties given, so we can even search. So if we want a specific doctor, specific specialization, so we can search for it. Then if we select book now, we can take the time and the date. Here you can see the confirmed appointments, the rescheduled appointments, or the appointments that are still have not been confirmed yet. So you can select the date. There's a drop down for that. There is also the my profile feature, so you can edit your profile over here, enter more things. The same for doctors as well. So if you go ahead, the same edit profile feature for doctors, and the emergency contact numbers, all the cell phones, call numbers, email address, etc., etc. All that stuff.
That
That's
was
it.
an
Sorry?
interesting take on the concept. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am. Have you have any questions?
Just one input from my side. A good thought on the booking flow, but just work on the homepage of the website. It needs to be more interactive. Currently, it's very static. When you're creating a product, if there are no interactive sections on the homepage, the user won't be there for a long period of time. So just work on that part.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Sorry,
ma'am.
ma'am. Sorry,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
I got disconnected.
We would like to thank each and every one of you for participating in our hackathon. The event was enhanced by your passion and coding skills, making it an incredible success. Deep gratitude to everyone for staying engaged throughout. We appreciate your commitment and we hope you enjoyed the 18-hour coding marathon. We really appreciate the valuable contribution of our distinguished judges, who not only provided their knowledge but also helped to shape the hackathon with their evaluations. Your commitment and time have been crucial in transforming this event into a genuine showcase of creativity and brilliance. Thank you for being a vital part of it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was great having you here.
Likewise, it was really nice knowing a lot of new things from the young crowd and the way they have been thinking about the process, the passion that they had towards technology. So good work. A lot of new insights have come, and a lot more to grow for.
Yeah, your judgment on evaluation means it's obviously invaluable to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Team 42.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
If I'll present now.
Can you 1 second?
Is it visible?
Yeah, 1 second.
Right.
Interesting.
Sure.
Can you all record the presentation and then send it to us?
Us. Team 42.
Sorry?
You're asking Team 42 to record the presentation for you, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Your team will get a message in some time about recording it.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you all are free to leave.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.